Hello my peoples, once again I've returned with another fantastic video of me hating a topic. What we got today, I hate mega evolutions. They suck so much. If you don't want to know what a mega evolution is, basically it's when a trainer and its Pokemon have a special bond and they put a stone in each other and they get a cool evolution. It just buffs their stats and makes them look okay. But is it really fair that only a handful of Pokemon out of the damn near 1,000 we have only get mega evolutions? Now as I'm recording this, the whole mega dimension thing hasn't came out yet, so I don't know how many more megas from these generations can come out, but as it stands now, the two generations that have the highest amount of megas are Gen 1 and Gen 3. It makes sense for Gen 3 to have the highest amount since that's when like megas came out during the time of Oras. Gen 6, that's that whole thing, so it makes sense for it to have 20, but for a Kanto to have 19, we gotta get, it's been said over and over again, but we gotta get Kanto's dick out of Game Freak's mouth, bro, because does it matter? Who gives a shit about Kanto anymore, okay? Like, let it go. Now, because ZA came out and had a bunch new more megas, it added 6 new megas to Gen 5. How many megas do you think existed beforehand? Fucking 1, and it was Autono. Alright, let's dial it back to 2013 when megas first came out, right? We have 6 generations. Gen 3 we already discussed, they have 20, they stayed at 20. They had a whole like primal thing going on, which by the way I'm not counting Kyogre and Groudon, even though those are like kind of like megas. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So they have 20, right? Gen 1 has 15, Gen 2 has 6, Gen 4 has 5, 5 has 1, and Gen 6, the region that it came out in, only has 1, and it was fucking Mega Diancie. Not only is it a Pokemon you can't even get, it's a fucking mythical. Like, okay, yeah, sure, let's leave the megas all for the Kanto Pokemon, not including Gen 3, and none for the actual region that has Mega Stones in them. Let's call it what it is. People like Mega Evolution because it makes their Pokemon look cooler. But at the same time, I think some of the designs try a little too hard to be cool. Like in my tier list, you can see I got some Pokemon I regard to be cool. Like in the top, you know, I got like Steelix, Aerodactyl, Beedrill. Who else people like? People like Mega Charizard Y. But see, with that, X people like. Back in my heyday when I was a wee little lad, I remember all the people were saying, oh my god, Charizard X is way cooler, and it's actually a dragon type. But looking at Y and X together, Y is just the superior version. Like, I seen this video how someone was saying if you invert the colors, Y still looks better than X. Just the way how Charizard is shaped in Y, it symbolized Mega, if anything. Charizard X is just basic Charizard, but the wings are chopped and he has little shoulder spikes now. That's really it. Y has like the cool top horn. His wings look sharper. It feels more angular, if anything. Like, it loses its fatness. That's the best way I could put it. And a lot of the designs just look fucking stupid. Like fucking Tyranitar, for example. Why does it have so many spikes? I get it. I mean, I probably don't get it if I don't like it, but I can see how it's like its exoskeleton or whatever the fuck it is, its cocoon is like outgrowing itself. I still don't like it. It looks like it's doing too much. Salamence has that stupid fucking croissant wing, and it like puts its front legs in this like vest. That looks stupid as shit. Escadrill just has the dumb proportion drills. You would think if I like Beedrill, I should like Escadrill. No, the proportions look awful. Pyroar, don't get me started on that shit. Not even a mega. Nigga just stabbed the fire kanji and is like, you know what? Pyroar. Lucario's is just lame as well. Barely anything changes. It gets like red dreads now. I don't like Lucario. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And Starmie. People didn't like Starmie because like it just grew legs and can run now. Starmie is fucking hilarious, okay? You seen that nigga run? It's gold. That is peak Pokemon right there. I know I have Belly Boy Victory Bell above all the other ones, you know, like Blaziken, Sceptile, insert other cool sharp Pokemon here, but Belly Boy is funny, okay? He bounces around as well. I think Pokemon should be like that too. It doesn't have to be all cool spiky edginess we can have silly fucks like that too. Now, people know that Pokemon fans are known for nostalgia, so when Gen 7, 8, and 9 were coming out, they were just hoping, begging, and pleading that Megas came out with the generation. I mean, Megas did come out with, I mean, I don't know if it came out, but I think Megas were post-game in Gen 7. I definitely do remember that. And every time the new gimmick of the generation came out, they were always like, oh, this sucks, this isn't Megas, it's so bad. Just going down the list of the gimmicks we had, Z moves were pretty cool. Sure, there were Pokemon specific Z moves, but it wasn't like all Pokemon couldn't use it, and just having like a cool signature move was nice. Unfortunately, the 3DS couldn't handle the animation for it, but it was still pretty cool. Gigantamax or Dynamax, once again, some Pokemon were specific to have it, but it was just a universal concept. I mean, that was the closest people got to Megas. They still didn't like it though. I thought it was pretty cool, you know, big kaiju Pokemon. I like kaijus. Big shit. Rawr, rumble. Now, as for terrestrialization, it's also pretty good. You can give your Pokemon basically a third typing or increase its damage with its stab moves with the typing it already has. And on top of that, the designs were, people didn't like the designs because they're like, oh, the hats look ridiculous. The ridiculous aspect is what makes it so, it's a chef's kiss. Like, look at this crocodile with his little plant hat. You can't tell me you won't love that. It also opens the door for more diverse battles. And with Mega Evolution, my Pokemon is stronger than yours now. What now? Terrestrialization, I got third type. You gotta think around that, you gotta move around that. I got coverage now. What are you gonna do? You see how it like adds dimensions to actual battling instead of just my guy is stronger than your guy. Megas wish they had that much depth. But you know what? Enough of my rambling. I think it's time I pass the microphone or pass the stage over to another fellow Mega hater who's been on my channel many other times. Here, take over for my video.
Anywho, I said I was gonna bring him. Here he is.
Okay, what did I start talking about?
Just Mega Pokemon in general, your opinion?
Megas are, they were inevitable, you know, because Pokemon has been an anime series for almost as long as it's been a game series, and well, you get new power-ups in games. Like, how many suits does that Samus boy have?
I mean, there's base, there's barrier, there's gravity, and anything with prime.
Okay, so
a lot.
4+ is what I'm hearing. So, you know, having how many Charizards do we have at this point?
We have
3. We got 3 Charizards and counting. Let's get a Mega Charizard Z. Let's manifest.
Shut up.
You know, Megas are unavoidable, and I think that they have gotten better with time. I will say that much. Like what are the ones I like? No, I don't even think they got better with time. I think they just had a lot of silly decisions, and now they still make bad ones.
Thank you, Carl Norrie Micklin, for your amazing take. But unfortunately, I had to cut it short because it's too long. There were 20 takes. But there'll be 2 more parts to this, just talking about Mega designs, if you're interested in that. So with that, I bid y'all farewell.